Hello everybody, and welcome back to Quickplays. This is something that's a little different for Quickplays, but there's good reason for that. I'm just gonna pick... Should I pick new game? Yeah. Okay, new game. So, I do not want the goals, because I know what I'm doing. At least I hope I do. So, the day that this is going to be going up is October 21st, 2015. Pretty much everyone's going to be doing something on Back to the Future, so why not just do the same for Quickplays? Because Quickplays, I always put it up on Wednesday, and that just happens to be the right day for this, so might as well take advantage of the coincidence.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown.
Yeah, I mean, the only other option I really would have had would have been the Genesis game. Yes, I know I'm talking over the game, but I guess I'll wait till he stops talking. But you've probably seen this scene before, since the opening is just a remake of the parking lot scene, sort of.
That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch.
I was gonna say it wasn't because I couldn't see a dang thing, but that was just because of the resolution of my TV.
Watch your head.
Okay.
You got that thing
Nope.
hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
The weird thing about some of these lines from this scene is that, like, I can't remember his name, but the guy that they got to play Marty here does the part very well, and then Christopher Lloyd, he sounds like he's trying to imitate his old lines, and it just comes off as a little weird. Otherwise, he's pretty good in the game.
Calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Yeah, because that just sounds like him trying to imitate the old line, which just, it comes off weird. Not really his fault, it's just weird. Because for him, it's been 25 years by the time this was made. So, yeah, my only other real choice to do something Back to the Future related for this would have been the Genesis version of Back to the Future 3, which wouldn't have fit with the date. I mean, I guess this doesn't either, but also the game is pretty terrible, and I didn't want to drag Genesis out for that, because it's not in an easy-to-get-to place at the moment.
Jesus Christ, Doc. It disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty.
It'd be nice if I could get past this scene, though, at least.
The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
There seems to be a lot of blowing on the mic right now, and I'm trying to lean away from the fan in this room. Oh, that would be why. There's an air conditioner running in this game. Wow. In this room. I completely forgot that I had that on. Whoops, I'm sorry if that was ruining the background.
Wait a minute, Doc.
I'm sorry I'm talking over this, but again, you've seen this scene about 20 times already, if you even care about this series. It's like... I mean, I get why they remade this scene for the intro, and it makes sense in a moment. But it's just... that line in particular. Wow, the brightness on my TV. I can't see a thing right now, except a bit of... I couldn't see anything except a bit of Marty's face in his jacket.
27 seconds ago.
Right now, all I can see is Doc's eyes and hair.
What happened to Einstein?
Like, I'm looking over at the preview I have for the recording, and I can see just fine, so it's gonna be okay for you. My TV is just awful. Alright, how do I run? Because that would help a lot. Uh-oh. Whoops, I did not need that. Okay, how do I pick it up? Okay. Okay, X.
What's in the box?
Don't touch
Oh,
that.
that is...
It's
okay,
plutonium.
that's the plutonium.
Plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
There's the toolbox, okay.
Notebook. Got it.
I also found out just a few days before I'm recording this that they're actually coming out, I mean, I think it came out today from when I'm recording this, October 13th, that, they're having an updated version for the, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PS4, which is, where, of course, they update the graphics, but also, Biff's original actor is going to be replacing the voice for, Biff in this, which is nice, because, again,
Something's way
for
off
those of you
here.
who don't know, he apparently was not happy with how people always... Well, basically he got typecast, in a way. People only really gave a shit about his performance in Back to the Future, so he got a little bitter about that, from what I've heard, and... yeah, so not too surprising that he kind of stayed away from this at first, but the fact that they were able to get him back for the remake, that's pretty nice. It makes it kind of worth the fact that they're remaking it outside of just a graphical update. Sorry, I'm just rambling right now, because there's nothing really to talk about over this scene. There's nothing really new to add here until we get to the actual new story, which is right about now, once the loading screen... There we go. For those of you who haven't played this game before,
is everything okay?
Oh my God, that they really could have at least done something to make it sound like she was outside of the room instead of just 2 feet off camera.
Doc was there.
But yeah, if you enjoy the Back to the Future series and you enjoy TellTale Games, you should at least give this a try if you haven't already before. Because it's a nice update to the series, because, I mean, it's not a perfect story. There are some silly things and some messy things in it, but it's fun. And even some of the behind-the-scenes things. Bob Gale has even said that he enjoyed what they did with it, so... Thumbs up from one of the 2 original creators that's a pretty good thing. What's not pretty good are the load times. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the first bit of this. Obviously not gonna do the entire thing, because that would take me about 4 or 5 hours. Actually, no, that's actually lowball. I'm gonna put more like 8 hours, even when I know what I'm doing. Now there's something else I want to bring. Oh yeah, why is that even there? Like, it's been 31 years since he used that. So, why would it still be in his garage? Why is he still using it? Yep, okay. Now, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Now it suddenly slipped my mind while I was rambling on in the intro there. And I really have to turn the volume down on this, because I cannot even hear myself think. Nope, that's just the pause. I thought I might be able to skip, but nope. Return to game, please. Thank you. Okay, so I just wasted about 10 seconds. Well, I guess to talk about the... Oh yeah, Bob Gale was also a story consultant, which helped a little bit. Back to the Future, it's a series that I personally really enjoy. Oh yeah, and suddenly there's people in here. I personally really enjoy it, so it was really nice to see that they even came out with this, because, like...
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right to.
I mean, for years, after the terrible games that were on the NES, Genesis, Super Nintendo, like, you always thought that maybe that someday they could come out with something that would work for Back to the Future, but you knew after that, like, it doesn't work as a video game, because, like, an action game, it doesn't work. And then TellTale came around and started bringing back the, ooh, wow, that was a bad mic spike, I'm sorry. Started bringing back the adventure game genre, and it was just a perfect fit for this.
Remembering.
So, thank you again, TellTale, for coming up with the, they didn't come up with, they didn't invent this, genre, for revitalizing the genre that could have made this possible to have a sequel. Even if, again, there are some very silly things in this game, and some very stupid points, but it works.
To prevent your own conception, for example.
Yeah, thanks, Carl Sagan. Could be... Okay, so... Oh, it's over here. The controls are a little wonky in this. Okay, here's the old voice actor for Biff. Well, not the original, but I mean the old game voice actor, where he sounds pretty close. I mean, he works.
I'm looking for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
I mean, there's a few moments like that where he sounds a bit off.
What are you doing here?
But he works.
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
Right there, you could tell that he's a little off again.
You know what they say? Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
Okay, now that I'm hearing him more, he's sounding a little even less and less like Biff.
Oh, really? Do you see him around here?
Never mind.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, by the time on today, since a bunch of people are probably going to be putting it up, might as well take a look for someone putting up a video of the updated version of this game, because it would be nice to actually hear his original actor versus this guy at least.
He was good with his hands.
I'm trying to remember his name. Was it Tom Wilson?
Can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish
It
tank.
might help if I actually look that up while this scene is going on. Oh.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have
Tom
that model
Wilson.
courthouse for old time's
No,
sake?
that is what?
I think I'll keep it.
Okay, that is a football/soccer player. No, ice hockey player. What?
Well, look at what we
I'm coming
have
up with so
here.
many results, and none of them are the right guy.
Plans for something.
So, am I wrong?
What's a
What?
flux catheter?
It's none of your business.
No, here he is. Yeah, it's the right guy.
Worm food,
It's
kid.
just there's also a guy
This
who's
looks like
apparently
it might
more
be
well
worth
known, who
something.
is an ice hockey player, who I confused with the soccer player because of the jersey. Which is something you certainly want to come here to
Hey, Biff.
listen to me talk about.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Oh, Biff, you're a dick.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Never mind.
Alright, if I recall, you have to... Yeah, you have to use the guitar. Come on. Come on, Marty. Oh,
Hey,
the
Dad,
walking is so
Does your
wonky.
car got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
It took me
No,
forever
that
to
is
repair
not
this
the
thing after I
plug.
blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise.
Is this all I need to do? Or is there something else that stops me? Oh, press the square button to open up your inventory. Here we are.
It may not look like much.
Okay, when he started talking, the background noise from the amplifier came back. And select the amplifier to plug into the guitar. Tutorials, fantastic.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks.
Okay. Did that accomplish
Man, you
anything?
kids have ruined rock and roll.
Okay, what else was there to the puzzle? The first
Hey,
puzzle in the
Dad.
game. No, I don't
I'll
think
keep
this is gonna
looking
help.
around. Thanks, Dad.
Well, let's just speed things up. It would take a pretty powerful... Yeah, we understand that. Yeah, yes, I get that too. Oh, okay. You have to get him to back off.
Hey,
Alright.
Dad. About Biff.
Guess I really did need to talk to him.
I know you're trying to help.
Did
He
your
talks
hand just go through that
big,
box?
Son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
There we go.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Okay, well, that was it.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
None of the other people here care. They've also gone missing behind the amplifier,
Rock on, Biff.
which is now broken.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
No one else noticed that.
Doc?
You could speed up a little, please.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Now I'm actually being quiet for these scenes, but I have nothing else to talk about because we've gone long enough and I've already explained everything that I needed to explain. The explanation for, speaking of explaining, they do give an explanation for what the heck is why the DeLorean's back in. It works, sort of. Like, it's the only thing they could have really come up with to make it happen again.
Automatic
It's
retrieval?
better than nothing. At least they gave an explanation.
I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty,
Thanks.
come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future?
Now,
I'm relying on
the automatic return fee, that's something that doesn't make sense. Like, do you have the car set to remote control down a street? What if it crashed into something? With Einstein
Aren't you
inside.
gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked last time departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Oh,
Okay,
convenient
Doc, I know I
shoe.
haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
So he just stuffs it in his pocket.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Thanks.
Once I know when to look for Doc.
Alright, are these my only options?
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for
You
Doc.
just said they didn't.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Yeah, that wasn't what I had hovered over. I had hovered for that. Do I back out now? Okay.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Alright, and, since that's the end of the intro, that's as far as we're gonna go. So yeah, I guess you should probably check out the, updated version of the game, since they actually bothered bringing it back. And yeah,
Okay.
I mean, if you
now
don't
we're
want to
getting
pay for
somewhere.
it, you know, there's always YouTube, you could watch, there's tons of Let's
This is
Plays of it
supposed to lead me to
online.
Doc, Einie.
And then if you still like it, you could buy it yourself. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next time, which was not an intentional pun. I say that every single end of the quick play.
I see you sneaking into that